Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're looking at a true survivor of history, the 1937 Ford Club Coupe. This isn't just a car, it's a rolling memory, a machine that once cruised through unpaved roads in dusty American towns, now reborn in the scrapyard as something far more rugged and raw. At a glance, the lines of the Ford Club Coupe are elegant, with a long sweeping hood and fenders that frame the body like vintage armor. But when this classic beauty is dropped into the modern chaos of rust, grease, and welded reinvention, it transforms into something wild, an echo from the past with a brand new growl. The original flathead V8 engine was revolutionary for its time, delivering smooth and reliable performance back in the day. In today's reimagined form, some rebuilders have swapped it for powerful crate engines or even repurposed diesel blocks, giving the old body new life and unmatched torque. The result is a vintage silhouette hiding brute power under the hood. You look at the grille, once chrome polished and showroom ready, now faded, scorched, and perhaps even replaced with custom steel mesh. It doesn't look weak, it looks determined. This is the kind of car that refuses to die. No longer babied in a collector's garage, the 1937 Ford Club Coupe becomes a battlefield beast in scrapyard form, perfect for car battles, stunts, or raw cinematic action. The doors open with that unmistakable metallic creak, not out of neglect, but from years of honest wear. Inside, there's a stripped-down interior, sometimes left raw with visible welding seams, sometimes covered in rugged leather or tactical cloth. The dash might be original, but it's often been modified. Gauges that once read in soft, circular fonts now share space with aggressive boost meters, switch panels, and makeshift controls. You don't sit inside it, you strap in. The seats are often replaced with racing buckets or salvaged muscle car seats, giving it a modern, rough-edged feel that contrasts sharply with the era it was born in. There's no soft luxury here, no chrome sparkle. It's all grit, all purpose. This is a car that's seen things, roads, fights, fires, and rebuilds. Every scratch is a story. Every dent is a decision. The suspension is another chapter of transformation. What once was soft and bouncy to match the gentle cruising of the 1930s now becomes firm, sometimes lifted, sometimes slammed, depending on how the owner wants to tell the story. Some builders go for the rat rod aesthetic, with rust left deliberately exposed. Others go matte black, flat gray, or even blood red to accentuate the aggression. Wheels are no longer dainty vintage white walls, they're beefy off-road tires or spiked rims. You hear this car before you see it. It growls, it cracks, it backfires. Whether naturally aspirated or turbocharged in its second life, it's not here to be subtle. Driving this reborn Ford Club Coupe is an experience that borders on spiritual. The steering wheel might be old school or completely modernized, but either way, it demands respect. You don't just cruise, you command. The gear shifts are deliberate, mechanical, and sometimes downright brutal. It's not built for comfort anymore. It's built for expression, for rebellion, for fun. Whether tearing through dirt lots or being filmed leaping over scrap piles, this machine is cinema on wheels. You can see sparks fly from the undercarriage, and flames spit from the side-mounted exhausts. The body might rattle, the mirrors might vibrate, but that's the point. This car is alive. Underneath the roughness is a remarkable commitment to engineering. Each weld, each panel replacement, each modified intake or relocated radiator tells you that someone cared deeply about this vehicle. Not in a pristine, museum way, but in a mechanical, grease-on-hands way. They didn't just restore the Club Coupe, they revived it, gave it character, and let it speak again in a new voice. This scrapyard version isn't about nostalgia. It's about power and survival. It's a protest against forgetfulness. This car won't fade into history books or rot behind barns. It's out here, roaring, screaming, fighting for relevance. It's not a relic, it's a resurrection. When you take a step back and look at the whole picture, you see a 1937 Ford Club Coupe that doesn't pretend to be what it once was. Instead, it proudly embraces what it has become. In a world obsessed with the latest models, touchscreen panels, and self-parking systems, this car is a rebellion on wheels. It reminds